For solving this type of a question, let us assume the selling price of one orange. Let that be equal to rupees 1. Now, what is the selling price of 80 oranges? Okay, I shall write it here. Selling price of 80 oranges. That corresponds to rupees 80. Okay. Now, it is given by selling 80 oranges, a man gains the selling price of 20 oranges. So, what is the selling price of 20 oranges? That is equal to rupees 20, right? And this itself is the gain. Okay, because it is given by selling 80 oranges, a man gains the selling price of 20 oranges. Selling price of 20 oranges, we have identified it is rupees 20. So that itself is the profit. So the profit amount, it corresponds to rupees 20. Okay, so we can see that the selling price of 80 oranges, it is rupees 80. The profit in this transaction, it is rupees 20. So from this, I can conclude that the cost price of 80 oranges, that corresponds to 80 minus 20, that is equal to rupees 60. Okay, so the cost is 60, selling price is 80, only then we can see that the profit will be 20. So we have identified the cost price of 80 oranges, it is rupees 60. It is asked, find the gain percentage, that is profit percentage. Profit percentage is calculated as profit upon cost price into 100. We can see that this corresponds to 1 by 3 into 100, and that corresponds to 33.33 percentage. So option C, it corresponds to 33.33 percentage, and that is the final answer for our question. Kindly note here the answer that you have to consider here, it is in percentages. So the final answer you are asked to express in percentages. For those types of questions, definitely you can start by assuming values. The final answer, it is not at all dependent on the value that you are assuming here. Whatever the value that you assume here, final answer, since you are expressing it in percentages, it won't be different, and the final answer, it will be independent of the value that you are assuming initially. All right. So either way around, for the 15th question, option C, 33.33 percentage will be the answer.